And where am I? There, professional. All right, and we're back. Cool. So that was fun. I liked that bit. But then we cut to white. And I think like it resolves into like the like soft powder of like a little bit of snow over like basically permafrost on the ground here, right? As we like pan in towards the radio tower, and because of the like glare coming off of the white, I think we see like the silhouette of a man walking away from like a little tin shed towards a group of people like hanging out by cars, right? And you're like silhouetted, and we can see you have like a hammer in your hand, and we can see like the shadow of it like dripping, and then like you're leaving this trail of like red like stains in the white behind you. And I think like we hear this, we hear like the people talking, and then they're like yo balls, where are you? Holy shit, right? And as like a dozen, slightly more, like sons of combustion, white boy, like fucking hoons who have become their own demi-religion, all turn their eyes towards you.
Sure.
Fucking hell. Yeah, and they all turn their eyes towards you, and their eyes just grow wide, right? And I don't think Mito's really realized what he looks like right now, but we see a man just like covered in like the front half of him is just like. We see a person. Sorry. We see a person.
It's okay. I've been forgetting my own pronouns throughout the entire.
You're allowed to have like multiple pronouns, right? Like you're allowed to be like
absolutely
he and they are acceptable. That's the thing you're allowed, right?
Yeah.
It's just that I'm picturing a scene from a film, and so like I subbed out the person.
Yeah.
Is it that scene from fucking American Psycho? Is that what you're picturing?
I'm thinking more Fargo, actually.
Yeah, it's Fargo.
Is the look that's...
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with Fargo.
Yeah.
Oh, we should fix that.
In today's installment of Luke distresses fellow players and or chat by not having seen seminal pieces of pop culture. Haven't seen Fargo.
So what does gore-spattered Mito do with the attention of somewhere between 12 and 20 gearheads, like motorheads?
Oh, okay.
Because we've established that you're going to get some followers, right?
Yeah.
But I don't think you have them yet, right?
No.
I want to see what it looks like as you get them.
Okay. Let me just
because your followers might be old people. We'll find out.
Yeah. Jimmy, just do the John Harper thing. Just say, okay, everyone, I just want you to imagine the most badass scene possible in which Mito does that. I just want you to imagine that for me.
Just so I can recap, I've still got all of their homebrewed beer as well, right?
And the hard stuff.
Like, did you... I think you... Before they started moving it, you got them... You took... What's his name? So I think
it's still in their car.
You did murder before homebrew.
Yeah. So, okay.
And
so
they've come to you specifically because they want something that is temperature controlled, right?
Right.
Like, they have a cool room so that they can keep it not too hot or too cold.
Okay.
The problem they have at the moment is it keeps freezing.
Right. Okay. So, I guess so that they're all just staring at Mito being blood covered and holding the hammer. I guess I'm gonna take a couple of deep breaths and be. Is this the disrespect that you're going to show me? I offer to help you. I bring you into my home to protect your goods, and you have your leader attack me? I had to fight for my life. I had no choice. It was him or me, and I wasn't gonna let it be me.
I love that because like you make this speech, right, and then they're like, "Wait, where's balls?" Right? Like,
that sounds like an Op5 falsehood test, Mito.
Yeah, no, it's just to manipulate, but like I don't think these guys have clued on yet, right, to what's actually happened. So I think you have I think this is your opportunity to seize that narrative with the seduce or manipulate.
I would. So. Oh no! It's speak out in. Ooh.
Are you using the yeah, right?
Well, I want to ask with the rally the cause. Am I allowed to be the person that I'm speaking out in favor of?
Whoa.
And can your leadership be the cause?
I mean, it doesn't say it can't be.
It doesn't. And Vincent is
normally...
What is
the exact wording? What is the exact...
The exact wording is, when you speak out in favor of a cause or person, roll plus hot.
Yeah. No, you are the
plus
cause.
10 roll.
Like...
Yeah, like, Vincent is normally pretty good about...
it doesn't say another person or cause, right? Like, it's...
Yeah.
Okay.
You can be you.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. In that case, it is going to be probably seduce or manipulate.
No, you can be relevant to the cause. I'm saying you can, right? It doesn't say another person.
Okay.
It says a person. You are
all right.
A person.
Cool. And this I'm assuming counts as addressing a crowd.
I want to know why they should... So what do you want out of this? What's your intention here? Because at the moment you seem to be going for, I didn't commit a crime, right? Which... Is that
Wrong
your...
tack.
So what I'm thinking at the moment is I want these guys to feel guilty. I'm trying to guilt them into... I want them to sort of feel like they've abused... favor that I've done for them, or rather Balls has abused a favor that I've done for them, and I want them to feel bad about it, if that makes sense.
I would argue that's not a cause, though.
That's not a cause. That's a seduce or manipulate.
Oh, right. What am I? Okay.
Right.
Okay,
like sure. Like if you want to, if that's what if you're trying to get, if you're trying to make it so that you're the victim in this scene, that's fine. That's a seduce or manipulate. That's fine.
Right.
Yeah. Jimmy, like the rally to the cause version of this is, hey, remember how Balls killed Doghead, whatever the fuck the other guy's name was, and that made him the boss?
Right.
Here's the cause, motherfuckers.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I think no, you know what? I think I am going to roll seduce. No, they're both hot.
You want the cause? You're not ready for the cause. Yeah. You can't handle the cause.
No, that's exactly right. And as that's actually what I'm going to do. I'm going to say, as a result of these hideous actions, split the difference. As a result of the hideous actions of ruining, staying at my place, I have decided that Balls no longer deserves to lead you, and I know how your line of succession works. I'm going to lead you better, and I'm going to help you, and I'm going to get you what you want.
Okay, so here's the thing. If you want to rally them to a cause, they believe that the world was better than it is now, that the world has... that this is a post-apocalypse, and that the thing that made the world better previously was fire. You're going to have to give them something to believe in if they're going to believe in you.
Okay.
Burn the records, Jimmy. Burn the records.
Actually, you know what? I reckon somewhere in my record collection I have a live Woodstock recording, and the very end of Jimi Hendrix's set. Can you hear that? Can you hear the electric popping and the strings breaking on the burning guitar? This is the future that I give to you. I give you the sound and the fury of rock and roll as it burns everything.
That's amazing. So yeah, like we see like they're like, what the fuck? Balls is dead? And then you just ignore them and like walk into the studio and they like follow after you being like what the fuck is he talking about, right? And you just put on this record and it just starts like it just starts like playing and you just stare at them and then you start giving this speech about like the burning power of rock and roll. Let's see how that goes.
Hypnotized by the power of music.
Yes. Oh, that's so good. Oh, okay. Okay, come on.
Partial
Partial
success.
success. Hold
All
one.
right. No. This is a rally to the cause. You turned that into a rally to the cause.
Yes. So.
Oh yes. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Hold one, and you can spend it
Hold one.
to have your audience. So yeah, they're enraptured, right? And you can hear and you can see. I think Parcher is there, being like, "What is going on in there?" Right? Like peering through. And like a couple of the other like doddery oldies are like trying to work out what the fuck is going on and like why you're covered in raspberry jam. And yeah, they're like peering through, and there are all of these these motorheads like standing around and seeing, as you like just entranced by your like speech. Do you want to do anything right now with them?
I would like to hold until I find out a little bit more about what's going on at Paradise.
Yeah, sure.
Actually, no. I would know that Paradise, that the operation. Actually, how much time has passed between when we sent this mission?
Couple hours.
You don't think so?
Not a long time.
It's now midday, right?
Okay.
And they set out before dawn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. All right, no, in that case I would like to hold off spending that one forward.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like yeah, I'd like to just no, I think that's it. There's not a lot else.
So then, in which case, like
right now,
they're going. Yeah,
I mean, remember, Jimmy, we did establish last time that like from the top of your tower, you would have a view of Paradise. If you want to check in on how things are going, like it's a thing you can have.
If you have like a if you want to get up to the top of the tower, sure, and you have a binocular,
like you could have that
or something like that.
That's actually I
mean, Jimmy, isn't one of the options with your hold have them go to a place you name? Make them climb the tower for you.
Actually, yes. There's two very important things actually. So I will actually use that one to send them up. I want to hold it because I do want to send them, because if you guys are in trouble, I kind of want the cavalry there. So I'm going to hold off on that. What I am going to do is two things. I'm going to flick the switch and make the studio go live again.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna be "Hello, Good to Be Back" by Gary Glitter. And
no.
Sorry, Jimmy. I'm just curious. Are you a DJ, or have you ever been a DJ in real life? Is that a thing that is part of your skill set? Because it feels to me like it is.
It's a thing that I have a passion for it. I'm not gonna lie. It's so like what fun are role playing games when like if you get to do everything that you do in real life, you know, it's something that I've always really wanted to do. But the other thing as well is I'm going to send a Morse code message, and I will post it in the chat once I run it through the translator.
Yeah,
that's
sure.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. we cut back to Newton.
This
And,
motherfucker.
and like, we can hear Gary Glitter being played, but Newton just looks confused and angry at this machine, and he throws it across the room, and it lands in a big bin of plushies. But yeah, I think we
That's
then
probably not so bad.
and like I think he gets up and like takes off his beanie and like throws it on the ground and like stomps out of his office. Outside, what is happening?
I think I'm just sort of like, crouched right down on the ground, sort of like on my belly. I think I have reverted back to my own look, my default look.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, either like I think it's kind of like a result of like opening my brain. It's like reset some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so I maybe don't realize that I've done that, but yeah, I think like I've reverted back, and I'm like right down on the ground, sort of staring at sunrise through like these sort of low sticks of bushes poking out of the snow, just staring like dead at them, sort of waiting for them to come back, notice me, stop murdering, anything. Anything like that.
I got some bad news for you, kid.
Oh god.
You're gonna have to take some action to make that happen. It's not gonna happen on its own.
I mean, yeah.
But you murdered everyone
I'm
dangerous.
scanning. Nope, that's not true.
There's still
I am scanning.
there's still an alarm.
I'm looking for
going
204. I'm looking for 204.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
But,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
That sounds like reading a situation, I think.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like to me as well.
What does it look like? Like, how are you looking? Are you staying
How
in
am I
one place
looking?
and are you trying to get to a high spot to look out? Are you trying to like stay undercover? Like describe.
Yeah, I think
how you're trying
I've
to
like
find this
found. I think I found like a spot, slightly more central.
person. There are a couple
in
of
the
vehicles
garden.
around and things.
Yeah, I think I found like a ring of, like where there's maybe like a ring of these planter beds around like a tap or something.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, like I'm just like undercover, just like moving around, just like scanning the horizon
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and checking out the situation to figure out where is 204, what is the situation with the reinforcements, because I think like one of the things I also definitely like took note of ahead of time is I looked at the place and I was like, right, when I was the man, if I were running this joint, like where would I have the reinforcements? Like what would be the most efficient way to get reinforcements from point inside to point outside? Like what are the avenues through which that would have to happen? And so again,
relying on that. Yep. Cool.
yeah, and so again, like I'm not looking for where they are. I'm looking at where I know they could be coming from, and figuring out which of those it is.
Yeah,
If that makes sense.
Cool, do it.
Yeah.
Seven to
Yeah,
nine.
partial success. I can work with that.
Yeah, cool.
What's my enemy's true position?
Yeah, that's the right question.
Thank you.
There is a reason.
I pride myself on asking the right questions.
There is a reason that those top floor windows are broken with like things that can be with like outlets and stuff that can be easily slid aside.
Yeah, nice.
Right.
Yeah.
If there's
Yeah, so I think
if there's a problem in this yard, which is probably what that alarm is, then
Yep.
they have like full view of it. Like you're not even undercover from there currently.
Yeah. I'm assuming
neither
that
is
I'm assuming that like somewhere around me there is like whether it's like something that is like a garden, like one of these garden bed – metal things that hasn't been filled yet, or like one of the truck beds that you mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
Like I'm basically gonna set myself up so I have cover from there.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna wait for them to come to me. And once they are lined up like ducks in a row and scrabbling out on the roof, I'm just gonna mow them down and murder every last one of them.
Okay, so flip it. So you flip a cart, right?
Yeah.
And like, I'm assuming like you see Lola like just like flip a fucking small car trailer like onto its side and like hunker down beside it.
Yeah. You see me settling in for a long stay, right? Like,
Yeah.
I think I know what this means.
And I think you definitely, because you're not like hidden behind the thing, you see the like pallets and things in those windows slide aside, and people appear in there.
And presumably, like, I can tell that Sunrise can see that?
No, Sunrise can't see that. They're behind the thing.
Or Sunrise can't see that? Okay,
Yeah.
so...
You can see that because they can see you really
But I saw
clearly.
Sunrise, like, assess that
Yeah,
situation.
they assess the situation.
So, like,
and they
they're aware.
hunkered down.
yeah. So
Right.
it's like Sunrise's plan is once bullets start, that is where bullets will be coming from.
yeah.
Like they're not gonna have to like stand up, look for where to shoot, and then shoot. They're just gonna stand up and open fire at exactly where they know people will be,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, here's the thing.
because that's safer
Here's the thing.
theoretically.
Yeah, I guess so. I was not told specifically
Yeah,
to stay here. I was told to stay
that's true.
out
Stay
of
safe.
danger.
Stay out of the line of bullets. That's
Out of the line of
that's-
bullets.
It's very true.
Now, I feel
You're in
like
the line of bullets now.
I'm
Yeah.
currently not in
You
a
are
safe place.
disobeying orders.
Yeah. What would be much safer would be to go into the bowling alley and find my radio. That would be a
Yep.
safer
No,
place.
straight up. Honestly, like I think Sunrise would even just straight up agree with that.
Cool.
Like-
All right. Sweet.
Like I don't think this is even like give talking. Like Sunrise would be like, yeah, no, like that's
Yeah,
a legit
cool.
argument.
All right.
You should do that.
I think, through a combination of, like, now knowing where the radio is, not really wanting to see Lola murder any more people, because that's scary, and
fair.
trying to do what Lola told me to do, i.e. stay safe and out of way of bullets, I am going to get low, and I'm going to scrabble to the side of a building and try to work out a way to get into that part that I remember.
Yeah, cool. So you're going to be acting under fire as we hear the sound of like thump, thump, thump from the windows. And you see some things just sail through the air. Some of them towards you, some of them
Well,
like...
can I, before I run... No, I don't have time to assess the situation,
Nah,
do I?
not now.
Yep, cool. Alright.
Like if you're standing, if you had been standing Overwatch, sure, but you're not. Or like keeping an eye out, but you're not.
No, I was opening my brain, so...
Yeah.
Cool.
Go for a run.
Go for a run. Oh, Jesus.
As we see
It'll be good
apple-sized
for you,
objects
kiddo.
fly through the air from the
Okay.
Yep.
Yes! Fuck yeah! 12!
Wow!
Yes!
Nice.
Excellent.
Yes.
Oh,
God, it's a shame that we haven't opened any of the basic moves yet. Well, that would be dope as fuck.
So
Sounds
yeah, you make your way through the thing, and you kind of like join up with some of the people that are still trying to like usher the slow ones into the like loading bay.
I think as I catch up with them, I'm gonna put on that that boy's appearance again.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you do
As I sort of,
that,
come
don't
up
you?
to the back of it.
So like as we cut into the loading bay, you just look different.
Mm.
You just look like that little Malaysian boy.
Yep.
Cool. And outside you hear like just like 4 like massive cracks, right? Just crack, crack, crack. Now that I feel like, are you also like gonna come up and exchange harm there, Lola?
I mean, if there's grenades,
I mean,
no.
yeah, these are grenades. In which case, act under fire. Oh, what is it to like avoid the danger? I think it's just act under fire, right? Like
That sounds like act of fire.
Yeah.
I think what I'm doing is I'm like I think I like hunker myself in, maybe even like tilt the thing down a little more. Like I basically set myself to wait and to protect myself from it.
Yeah.
Wait long enough that I know I would be like, surely like that's killed them.
Yeah, right. You know that they're doing a spread, right?
And then
they're
yeah, right. Like I'm gonna let them do their spread, give them that beat of oh good, it worked.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna flip it off and fucking murder all of them.
Yeah, right. The great thing about
By
the card is
surprise!
that, like, if you flip it over, you can stand on top of it.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Like a
so-
badass.
Yeah.
So act under fire?
So act under fire to not get hit by like grenade spread.
That sounds like a good thing to try and avoid happening.
I mean, it's
To be
what is it,
honest,
3 or 4 damage if you take a grenade to the face.
I believe.
It's lots.
I know from the one that the driver gets, it's 4, but
Yeah.
that one's mounted on the back of a tank. So like,
These are in place mortars. So
I got a 9.
9. All
Oh
right.
yeah,
So
it's my favorite.
Where am I?
Here's my question.
Yeah.
Do I get the bonus from knowing that that was my enemy's true position?
Yes. No. You
And
did
specifically
know this,
protecting
like,
myself from
Specifically,
it.
you knew what their tactics were. So yeah, that's 11.
Yeah.
You don't get hurt.
All right, so it's an 11.
Yeah. I feel like you hear these sounds, right? And then you just and you're like, and you see one land, and you just turn around and shoot one in the air, right? Like,
yeah. I've got like the I feel like the machine gun is like just hanging down, like I'm not holding it anymore,
Yeah.
and I've got the handgun out, and I just like pick one off.
yeah. And so one of them
In
explodes in the
midair.
air, and they're like, "What the fuck?" And like, there's that moment of confusion.
Yeah, and then
Yeah. Cool.
yep,
That's
that sounded like seizing by force.
the
to me.
seizing by force. What are you trying to seize?
I'm trying to seize their lives.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. They're gonna try. They're gonna try. So it's 4 harm from grenades coming at you from.
Yep.
Which, because they're gonna try
Will
and
they
just
have-
like fucking. Like
If they're mortars, will they have to had time to reload?
so what they
I
are
believe
is
grenade
they are
launchers are
hand
reload.
grenades. No.
Ah, okay.
They're hand grenades in like
Oh my
homemade
God.
mortar launchers. They are like they're made from car jacks.
These fucking amateurs.
There is no health and safety in the apocalypse.
It's grenade launchers made out
Yeah,
of
they're
car
still
jacks because
standards.
I feel-
there's an auto parts shop that they just fucking
Yeah.
I feel like at this point we should just say, any kids watching, do not try this at home. Don't
Oh,
tend to build your own grenade launcher out of
like
car
if you
parts.
got to fire
Like
grenades,
they
use a
should
fucking
be
tennis
so
racket
much.
like an adult.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good.
right.
Look, I hope that no kids are watching because the language that we've been using already and
Oh,
the
yeah,
themes
it's pretty
are
fucking
fairly
bad.
inappropriate.
Yes, this is inappropriate for children.
Yeah.
You are a
I
child.
should put that flag
Turn
on
off
my
the stream.
Twitch channel. Oops.
You should. You should.
That's- Anyway,
It's
Do I still get the +2 forward for acting on the answer? To take
You
them
know
out?
where they are? Yeah. Fuck it. Yeah.
Yep, cool. All right. Oh shit! 13. All right, let's do some violence. Let's do some violence.
Okay.
It's good.
Lordy.
what is
the
going
thing
on
you
with
don't
the
get?
dice today?
I mean, like, remember that, like, Sunrise's entire thing is murder violence, right? Like,
That's
Yeah.
that's
but
offensive.
we've all been
That's
doing
offensive.
stuff.
That's offensive. Sunrise is very good at murder violence and also threatening murder violence and then following through on it. Their go aggro is in fact their best violence skill. Just putting it out there. Actual violence, not really their specialty.
that's...
Because their hard is garbage. It's only +0.
Yep.
There's a reason I'm being so tactical about this. If I tried to do this just like without doing that, this would go very differently.
So choose 3 from your list. So which one don't you do?
On the plus side, though, I did just mark my 5th experience, and so I'm going to take the get +1 hard improvement. So now my hard is +1. I'm working on it, you know? I'm working on it.
I like that you're hard. I like the idea of like video game, we'd get this like freeze frame of you standing like on top of, you know, this trailer, and it would just
Leveling
like
up.
pause, and you just get this little meter. They'd be like, whoop.
It definitely was
it's
like,
not even
when,
that, like
it's definitely like you shoot the grenade out of the air and you're like, holy shit, I just did that, right?
I don't even, I think like within the fiction, what it
so
actually looks
bad.
like is just like Sunrise has done this before a lot.
And
It was
she's
just a
going
long
back-
time ago.
they're
I feel
going
like
back to
yeah,
that.
like it's just like they're just sinking back into that like skill set
Yeah.
and like remembering all of
Yeah,
these
your
old
advancement is regression.
reflexes. Exactly, right? Like yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they like shoot one out of the air. They're like, "Oh yeah, that's how that works."
Yeah.
I remember
Still
this.
got it.
I do
Still got
remember
it. That's
murder.
right. I do remember how to do a murder. Yes, I'm not just over the hill. All right, which one? I don't actually. Actually, Ash. So just before we figure this out, because it's important, medium gang, small gang.
Medium.
The guys, the people just on there.
It's small because you killed.
All right, so we're on equal footing.
Yeah.
So in that case, I'm not going to inflict terrible harm because I don't think I need to.
No, you don't.
I think I inflict terrible enough harm just of my own accord. So I'm going to suffer little harm, take definite and undeniable control of their lives, and impress, dismay, and frighten my other enemies.
Yep. Who? Yeah. All right. So, what does it look like as you kill all the guys in the windows? Is it just?
Oh shit!
Also, remember
you know what
you're
it
taking
is?
one after your exchange.
I'm taking just. So yeah, it's
It's
four.
It's four.
Four.
Oh, you've got two
less
armor.
one.
Yeah. And less one. So it's
Yes.
one.
Yeah. So it ends up as one. So I'm gonna put it out there, right? Like Sunrise is not invincible. I am now at 10 o'clock harm.
Fuck. Yeah.
Right? Like I
this is
have
the
been
thing.
taken.
You are bleeding
like it's
a
not
lot.
like. Yeah, right. Like it's not like this is like just like completely like just like blitzes through. Like I am suffering, like I'm dying by inches, right? As I go out
Yeah.
like a badass, but that's okay by me.
Yeah,
I
like,
think what this
you
looks
are,
like
you are like doom
is-
heroing this, right? Like you're just taking like the occasional shot and slowly going down.
Yeah, and just like not even giving a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's literally like I think like it's like the grenades come sailing over and they like shoot one out of the air and there's this like beat of like there would normally be a beat of like them being like what the fuck, but there isn't that beat because immediately the thing gets flipped. Sunrise is on it. They raise the semi-automatic and it's a single shot at the bag that holds all of the grenades that they're firing, and it just
Yeah, right? Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's it. Like, yeah, and then Sunrise just turns like slowly, looking all like badass and majestic, to like survey the rest of the battlefield from their place and like
At which
quickly get a
point you-
snapshot of it, and sees the people like oh shit, and then hops down and takes cover again, and that's like
I think something like glints and catches your eye, right?
Yep.
And you see the like many badges on 204's on 204's hat as he like makes his way around this corner. Oh, that's on the GM layout. Sorry, around this corner, right? Like he's like macking it around the side,
away.
away from you. Yes, you just killed like
Excellent.
You
I mean-
killed everyone.
Cool, great, because Ash, like from like what I'm seeing, right? Like there's a very direct straight line that I still have
I mean,
to
yeah,
shoot him as he tries to do
he's
that.
trying to avoid your fire, right? Like that's what he's trying.
So
to
am
do.
I? Yeah, like is this seized by force or is this just suckering someone when there's a
It's
chance
not
to miss?
suckering someone. Yeah. If anything, you're gonna have to cat and mouse him before you can take a clean shot.
That's fair. God, I need to reread the rules for cat and mouse. That one I've never done before.
Yeah.
That's plus cool.
Like,
Fucking
you see
excellent.
him disappear around the corner.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go hunting.
Okay.
I'm gonna go hunt me a mouse.
I want to cut back to. I want to cut back.
Yeah,
to,
totally.
to
Yeah, so
Mino.
like we see Sunrise like moving around the corner, and like they also disappear around the corner, and then we cut to like
Yeah,
give
right. Like
inside.
you see them glint, and like there's like a predatory look in your eyes as you're like, okay, like this is all.
Yeah, I just like cock
Right.
my head, and I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, let's do it.
Yeah, Cool. Yeah. Mito, yeah, you've sent out this message. It is intimidating. I have, like, there are people who are listening that have now heard that, which I'm happy about. Where is it? I want to put it back on screen in case people want it. There we go. There you go, chat. I know what it says. So, yeah, there are a bunch of dudes here who are like who are like having a theological discussion about whether or not they should go back to their big fire, or whether or not like Bowles led them here from the big fire, right? And then at the same time, there's a couple of nanas trying to like make them drink tea and like put a blanket on them.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Kind of want to get a feel of how everybody is, like, how everybody is feeling. I kind of want to read the room a bit.
Yeah. I mean,
I think
the situation is tense, but in a weird way, right? Like,
yeah, that's sort of what I'm thinking. This room is
full of like existential confusion.
I almost feel like the weirdness of the tension makes it more charged rather than less.
Yeah, right.
It's like not even straightforward chargedness.
The person who looks most confused is actually Parcher. And she's in like emergency mode, being like trying to make people drink tea and like have blankets and things because she feels like But you can read the situation in general.
Yeah. Okay. I will start with reading the situation.
Or a person, your choice.
Well, I mean, I kind of want to read.
What does it look like? As you like? Okay, what does this look like? What does this look like on camera? What are you doing?
Okay, so you have to keep in mind, Mito's got everything that they want right now. Their station's up and running, which is all they really care about. They're not in any immediate danger. He's a little bit almost happy that there was a dangerous situation that he was able to resolve. So he's got this blissful, everything is okay. And then they've walked into the room and seen nanas handing out blankets to,
violent
punk rockers, and it's sort of like, it's literally a
and you see one of them be offered a cup of tea they don't want, and
and
their hand goes to a sidearm, right?
Right. Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna read the situation. It's just gonna be like a rapid
Yep.
Right, darting around the room.
Mm-hmm. 7. You get a question.
A question for read the situation.
Yeah.
Look, Mina, sometimes one question is all you need.
Yeah. Who's in control here?
I mean, that's the problem. No one is. That's the whole problem.
Okay.
It should be you.
Yeah, if no one is in control,
they don't know what's
here,
good for them.
Yeah, if no one's in control here, then I think that the best thing to do is to try and
you can tell that the problem is that no one's in control and people are going to start doing what they want to do.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm going to
try and seize control by force, Ash.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. But I was going to describe what I was going to do.
No. Like describe to me, and I'll tell you whether you're making a move or not.
Yeah. No. That was a joke. To be clear.
Yeah.
I mean,
but
is it though?
That's where I was going.
Possibly a prescient joke. But a joke.
Okay, so what I'm what I'm doing is I'm seeing the situation where the old people are mingling with the young people and how volatile that's being, and I'm doing my best to step into that situation and actually push them to separate parts of the room and like get them act like well out of the way of each other. And it's like, all right, everyone, just calm down. Calm down. We're all living under the same roof. We're going to figure out a way to work together, and everyone is going to be happy. The days of the war are done. We're gonna figure this out. This is what people do. We figure this out.
Why?
Because if we don't, we've got bigger problems. Right now, my best friend and my biggest fan are out facing my greatest enemy. I do not have time. I do not have time to keep pulling you guys apart. We're going to work together as a team to make this
To stop
who. Yes, seduce and manipulate, not seize by force.
No.
Okay.
You did not.
What is the violence, Mito? What is the violence that's required for seize by force?
Seize by force requires you to be willing to fucking cut someone.
Not even be willing for you to be cutting someone.
Yeah,
if you're just willing to do it, that's go aggro.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Go aggro is threaten. So.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll seduce and manipulate then.
Mm-hmm. Cool. All right.
Okay.
So, like, how are you gonna prove this? Like, some of them are like, living under the same roof. We're not fucking living here. This is there isn't a fucking fire here, right? Like the fact that you're trying to without evidence of a current threat, they're not going to the Sons of Combustion are going to decide that this isn't their home. Why would they should just leave and find someone to lead them. Right?
Was Balls armed?
Yeah, but yes, there is probably a gun lying in the shed currently.
Okay.
Yeah. This isn't Blades. You can't pay stress. You can't pay stress to flash back to picking it up.
Yeah, no. I will not go back to pick up the gun, but I wish I had thought of that earlier. Okay.
Oh wait, actually, no. We can do that if you want to. There is a thing that I'm happy to allow for that. Give me a second. I'll find it. It's under advanced fuckery.
Oh yes, that move.
Oh no! Oh,
I always forget. I always forget that that's a thing. But
when
yeah,
you
there is
declare
actually
retroactively that you already set something up, roll sharp.
Okay. I can do that. I'm happy to roll sharp.
So this is basically, how clever were you before? 7. I mean, yeah, you did it, but at the same time, okay, so you've got that gun.
Okay. I'm going.
But you haven't the thing is, you haven't really looked at it. You didn't think about what you were doing when you picked up that Uzi.
Oh, it's an Uzi. Oh,
yes.
Cool. Okay.
Civilians.
Yeah, it's the biggest gun that any of these guys have.
This is a mistake, but I've already gotten 2 experience points playing this way, so why not?
So proud of you.
I'm gonna pull the Uzi out and fire it into the air.
Cool.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes! That's it, Mito! That's it! Do what the experience highlights are telling you. Listen to them.
Would that be go aggro?
I mean, you. So here's the question, right? What
am I trying to
achieve? That kind of just sounds like leverage for the seducer.
No, because the leverage you were saying for that was that there was outside.
Yeah, no, it was different leverage.
Yeah. So here's the thing, right? Are you threatening to actually shoot some motherfuckers if they don't listen to you?
And do you mean it?
And do you mean it?
Because that's... Yeah, like, because if you don't, it's just a different seduce or manipulate with a different leverage.
Yeah. You'll have to roll for seduce or manipulate again.
Yeah. If you do mean it, then you're in Sunrise territory.
Yeah, look, I think we saw flashes of this last week, in that Mido is trying their best to keep a level head, but this is a situation that they're just too deep in.
Yeah, they're panic murdering.
Yeah, exactly, right? Well, not panic murdering, right? But you said that someone was going for a sidearm.
Yeah.
Right?
That makes it self-defense.
Yeah. So what I'm doing is I am aiming the Uzi at them.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, like Biscuit is going for a sidearm. She's got like she's got like it's not a gun. It's like just a big fucking knife. But But like you can see her just reaching for it.
Yeah, and I'm like, so I am pointing the Uzi and being like, I have had not a great week, and if we could all just get along, chick, that would be just super.
Roll plus hard.
Yes. I love that. That is how Mido would threaten.
I love that. Yeah, right. I love that. This is the kind of threats that Mido, the gang leader, is gonna give. It's gonna be all that it's gonna be all that like positive. Gosh, it would be. I'm not feeling real chipper. It'd be nice if you fellas would just like keep it down, or I'll blow you. Right? It's like.
Okay, rolling plus hard.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Let me just mark that experience.
No.
Two firefights in one. Two firefights in one episode.
So Biscuit like grabs her baseball cap, turns it backwards, like pulls out the knife and just like hurls it straight into Potch's chest, like across the room.
Holy shit!
And then is like, "What are you gonna do about that now, boy?" Like she's like, "Shall we play some fucking music?"
Mido, do it, Mido. I want you to do it.
Yeah, no, he like. Here's the thing: a lot of my friends keep getting killed. It's starting to annoy me. It's
very frustrating.
They gotta die.
Yeah, I love that annoy is the verb that you chose. It's not even like it's starting to piss me off. It's like, it's starting to irk me. It's starting to bug me a little, you know?
Giving me the annoys.
Giving me the irrits. Yeah. You're being real irksome, actually, I don't like.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna. I think like. So just to be clear, they don't have the knife anymore, right?
No.
It's currently. Yeah. No, I'm shooting them. I am.
Do you just suck her Biscuit?
Is that
That's
the
girl
Biscuit?
that just murdered. Well, I mean, like Parcher is currently not murdered. She's probably about to die. She's like gurgling blood. So, yeah.
Yeah. No. Like, I have already seen someone get murdered in my studio. Biscuit is eating a bullet.
Yeah, I'm trying to work out, are they helpless or can they fight back with hands? No, because you're at range.
Well, like not against a gun.
No,
like,
not
I
against
mean,
a gun.
they can.
Well, no, the point is that they are helpless because they're fucking like pulling out the braggadocio at you, right? She's literally being like, "What are you gonna do?" And you're just gonna pop her, right?
You're just gonna pop her.
Yeah. That's
it's such a for a character who started off completely not this. It's such a Cantor Haig move.
Yeah.
Someone's like, "What you gonna do?" Bang.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do, asshole.
So, is that what you do? Just like.
Yeah, I just pop a one.
I mean, it's an automatic pistol. Like, it's not just.
Yeah, well, I aim and I squeeze the trigger for a fraction of a second, and however many bullets spray, I guess.
Yeah, roll aggro then, because I think they have no choice but to keep on do what you want. But I just want to know. I want to know if there's an issue with you shooting bullets.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Yes, there is. Yes, there is.
Yep. Right.
Mito.
I do remember Ash saying, "You don't look very hard at the gun when you pick it up. You just grab it."
Yeah.
I remember that happening.
Yeah. No, me too.
That was a thing.
Yep. That's.
Yep.
Mito,
this was inevitable.
Mito, you always check that your gun is loaded.
Yeah. So you pull the trigger and it goes click. Cool. Let's come back to that after a break.
And then does Mito get some respect for at least having the courage?
We'll find out. Let's find out.
Just before we cut away, just for that sequence, that's 4 experience points.
Yeah.
Jimmy, I've been telling you all along, Jimmy. How do you think I'm now starting to move towards my 6th advance? Just do what Sweet Vincent says and just follow the fucking highlights.
Okay, cool.
Let them be your guiding star.
Like, there's supposed to be a thing about, like, role-playing games are about, like, dice instead of player skill, right? Like, it's about making the good decisions. But the good decisions here are roll whatever's fucking highlighted.
Yeah, I'm getting that. It's taken me 5 weeks, but I'm getting that.
Yep. All right. We'll take a tea break. We'll be back shortly. Bye.